Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our GTA 6 deep dive series where we've already dove into every single location and now we're going to be focusing on the characters. Recently, we just completed our final deep dive for locations, so if you want to check those out, it'll be linked in the description. We started with Mount Calega, then moved to Ambrosia, Port Gellhorn, Grass Rivers, Leonida Keys, Vice City, and Vicedale County. This is episode 3 of our character breakdown. We started off with Brian Heder, and then we went on to Raul Bautista, and today's video is all about the real Dimes. If you want to check out any of the other videos, make sure you look at the link in the description. So first of all, who are the real Dimes? What does Rockstar have to say about them? So real Dimes, viral videos, viral hooks. We all know social media is going to be a big part of GTA 6. We've seen it in the trailers, and I can't wait to see how social media is going to play a part in this game, especially in GTA 6 Online. But Rockstar says Baylux and Roxy, aka Real Dimes, have been friends since high school. Girls with the savvy to turn their time shaking down local dealers into cold, hard cash via spicy rap tracks and a relentless social media presence. Once again, social media presence. Obviously, since GTA 5 first came out, social media has exploded since then. And it is such a big part of our everyday today lives. Rockstar is going to be implementing it into their games. And honestly, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm sure the social media in the GTA 6 story mode is going to be a lot of fun. But I'm curious to know what you guys would think of social media in GTA Online. Are people going to have real followers? Is there going to be famous people that are just like famous in GTA Online? I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on that in the comment section down below. Let's dive into these two. So we first saw the real Dimes in trailer 1. Once again, in a social media, it looks like they're on some sort of Instagram live. So as we can see right here, here's the two of them. Someone says the best song right now, long time coming, we really out here. Shani C says, ayo, catch a vibe. We got your girl 99. Been a strip back to block with this one, and lick lick, this is the bomb. So you can see social media, these definitely look like they're live streaming. This is definitely some sort, I don't know, I would say if this is a YouTube Shorts live, Instagram live, TikTok live. Obviously they've taken inspiration from all of them, but this is the first time we see them. You can see the hearts going there in the background. Then we did see one of the Dimes, Baylux, as you can see from her necklace there, BL, in trailer 2. So there's not too much to dissect right here from her little cameo in trailer 2. But what you can see is the monorail. You see this right up here. We have the monorail, which is going to be a new mode of transport for us right here in Vice City. You can see it going there in the background. We also have a city bus. And I talk about the city bus. I don't know if we're going to be able to just hop on and off buses. But in this trailer, we do see the buses just seem full of life. There's tons of people in these things. They're not just empty buses driving around. But I don't know if this clip right here is from a music video, if you're doing a mission for her or what. But this is Baylux, one of the real Dimes. So the first picture we'll look at here today is actually from a picture which we'll talk about later in the series from Dracoan Priest. So Dracoan, obviously this guy here in the middle, he owns a record label, Only Raw Records. And he has signed the real Dimes. So we've got Baylux over here on the right-hand side. Now, she's the one, you can't see it, but it has the BL necklace right here. We just saw her in the clip that I just showed you from the trailer 2. Look at the tattoos, man. These things are sick. Absolutely sick. Look at the detail in the fingernails. Like, are you going to be able to... Do you think this is something that you can customize? Is it going to go to this much attention to detail when we create our own characters in GTA Online? That you're going to be able to go to a nail salon? Like, if you're a female character, or even a male character, and get your nails done, like, is it going to be that detailed? But once again, the attention to detail in these jeans, the fabrics, I always talk about it, but it does just look incredible. The tattoos look incredible. Once again, the nails, she got a diamond necklace on right here. I mean, just being able to see the tattoos under it is... I can't wait for the character customization. Genuinely, it's going to be sick. I mean, we're in Miami, but everyone in the trailers, the screenshots, the pictures, everyone seems to be wearing sunglasses all the time. But we got some diamond-studded earrings right here. The teeth look incredible. I mean, just look at the attention to detail and the lighting. We talk about this in all these videos. You should have got used to it by now, but it just looks insane. And then we've got Roxy right over here. You can see the double R's. This is Roxy. She's the other part. So we have Baylux and we have Roxy, and together they are the real Dimes. So similar outfit rocking here, also with some denim on, which once again really looks good. Got a swimsuit on underneath there. But just look at the sweat. It's insane, the attention to detail, man. I mean, just look at it. Look at This could be a picture. Tell me it couldn't. I'm so happy that the hairstyles are looking so much better in this game. I mean, obviously, this game is so much more modern than GTA 5. We're talking over a decade of technology advancements here. But anyway, looks incredible. You got the pierced nose right here. The makeup looks insane. The sweat, the shine on her lips, the hair, everything. Yeah, it just looks great. All right, let's move on to our next image. But this is the first image, the first screenshot that we got from them. And this was part of Dracoan's section. So we'll see this picture again in our next character breakdown. So our next picture here seems to be Roxy once more with Dracoan. Now, this is part of the Real Dimez' packet, if you will, of pictures that Rockstar's given us. And unfortunately, with the character breakdowns, it is obviously more about the characters and their appearance and what we can see in the level of detail. Whereas the location videos I did, obviously, we could see a lot more of what's going on in Vice City. But these character breakdown videos, it's more so just about the characters. But the first thing that stands out here for me is going to be her necklace, man. I mean, look at this thing. Roxy, all iced out. Look at this bling, man. Once again, can't wait to see the character customization. Things like this, screenshots like this, do really get me excited for that. I don't know if it'll be this detailed, obviously, in GTA Online, but I think Rockstar could do it. Even like this, for example, right? You have the blinged out R. Maybe they have A all the way through Z. So you can choose your own, just like for me, let's do a taco one. We just do a T. It could just be kind of cool. And I do think we will get that level of realism and that level of detail in GTA Online. But just look at this, man. Look at this fur jacket she has on, the attention to detail once more. Even the car sill right here. Like, you know, if you drive a car, you know how detailed this is. We got the chrome around the windows. You can see down here, barely, but you can see this car has like probably a wrap on it or like a pink sparkle paint job. You can see it. There's the chrome trim right here, and then you can see this pink sparkle in the paint right here. Again, the leather gloves right here. It's just so detailed, man. Her hair. Look at that hair. Man, let me know what you think. But do you think we will have this level of customization in online with our own characters, or do you think this is just going to be for the like cutscenes and things like that? I'd love to know. But once again, her lips look. I don't know how developers do this, but they just look insane. Like this could be a picture. Her eyelashes, her eyes. I mean, look at her eyes. They're very dilated right now, but look at her bloody eyes, man. And then in the background here, you can see, obviously, the brown leather seats. You can even see the stitching on the seat right here. The attention to detail in this game is just going to blow everyone's minds. I was trying to look back here to see what we can see. Not too much they're giving away right here. And then we've got Dracoan right here once more, wearing sunglasses, but Roxy not wearing sunglasses. So the Real Dimes, obviously, like I've just mentioned, they are signed by Dracoan. So I'm sure we're going to have some sort of story missions and things where we work with these guys. I think there's just going to be so many different stories in this game that it's going to take so long for us to go through them all. And I can't wait for that. I hope we don't get GTA Online too quick, because I would love to spend months and months just playing and seeing all the details that GTA 6 has to offer. Once again, I was talking about the pink down here, right, for the paint job, and you can see it up here too. You can see this foam around the windows, which all cars have, which again, just that attention to detail. You can see the chrome trim, and then once again, you can see this like pink sparkly paint job that this car has. So that'll be cool. And I thought this was like brown leather seats. This is clearly pink. You can tell by the steering wheel right here. She's got that pink steering wheel as well. Once again, the attention to detail. We got Dracoan with his watch on right down here as well, looking beautiful. Look at the veins on his hands, the lighting. Once again, the attention to detail. You can see the little horn on the steering wheel. I mean, just insane. Out the window here, not too much for us to see. It looks like it's nighttime and then we're under a street light or something like that. Not sure quite what's going on here. But yeah, just a super detailed picture, and I absolutely love it. All right, let's move on to the next one. Now, this is a screenshot, man. This is a picture. We've got absolutely everything going on in here that we could possibly want to talk about. So first things first, I mean, the car looks sick. Obviously, like a mock-up of an Audi. Looks beautiful and looks... I mean, it's an Audi. Let's be honest. It's an Audi. If you're a car guy, you're looking at this and you're like, yes, I cannot wait for the level of customization. Look at these tires, man. Look at the little rivets we have, right? It just looks so realistic. The fog lights look realistic. The light, everything. I know GTA 5 Online has been getting a lot better with the realism of the cars, but my God, is GTA 6 going to deliver for us, I think. Look at the shadows, the lines. Incredible. Anyway, that's the car. I don't think this is their car because it's not that pink shiny one. But we got the Jordans down here looking sick. We've got a phone right here. Looks like it's 11 p.m. or it could be a.m. I'm assuming it's p.m. And they're using a 12-hour clock because it's definitely dark right now. So 11 p.m. in game. And this actually looks exactly the same as the default Apple background. I'm sure you guys, a lot of you probably still have the default one, but this is what it looked like. And then over here, we have another phone, and you can see that these look like, well, either taking a picture or live streaming it. This could be like from what we saw from the trailer, and this is where it actually is. This is where that footage comes from. Another guy with his phone out right here, looking like an Apple phone. Again, with the details, the rings, the jewelry, it just looks great. We got another guy right here. Everyone's wearing sunglasses, man. Look at this. Does everyone wear sunglasses at night in Vice City, in Miami? Is this the thing? I feel like all these screenshots and videos, everyone's wearing sunglasses, man. I mean, this guy's wearing them. This guy right here looks like he's wearing them. This guy's wearing them. Anyway, once again, it looks sick though. The hairstyles, the tattoos. You can actually see. Well, we'll look at that here in a second. Let's go to Roxy here first. Look at these shoes, man. We got cheetah print or leopard print, like denim high heels that are just. I don't know. It's cool. It's cool to see. Just, I think I'm getting so excited about these attention to details just because it's something different we haven't seen in GTA. You know what I mean? Again, with her shoes, with like the fishnets on, we got the ripped jeans. You can see the fishnets on her ripped jeans and her tattoos. Same thing here. You can see her tattoos. It's just, I cannot wait. I'm assuming if you're watching these videos, you're as excited as I am. Once again, with the fur jacket, the detail on this looks incredible. We got the Roxy. We've already seen this in the other image earlier. It's just the attention to detail, man. And then Bay looks over here. Love her tattoo. I think that's very similar. Is it Rihanna that has that tattoo? I remember. I don't know. But anyway, looks cool. Once again, the attention to detail. What do we think about these outfits, though, too? They're pretty sick, right? Okay, so other than this, though, we do have a lot of other stuff going on in this picture, right? We've saw the phones. We've seen their outfits. This beautiful Audi right here. Then in the background, we have Jack of Hearts, which I assume is going to be some sort of nightclub. And then it says something entertainment right here just beneath it. So they're outside of like a nightclub. But again, the detail in the power lines, just even this, right? Like these lines up here. It's just the small things. The small things go a long way, I think. Same as like Red Dead Redemption 2. We do talk about that a lot, but it is definitely such a detailed game. So now let's look even further back at these buildings, right? So if we zoom in on this one, they do... it's hard to tell from this picture. Obviously, Rockstar wants to make a lot of buildings enterable. I think skyscrapers like this, not all of them are going to be enterable. And not every room in them is going to be enterable. It wouldn't make sense. And I wouldn't want them to do that. I think it would just waste too much memory in your game. But this one's a little too far away to see if these are just facades or if you can go in it. But it would seem the building right over here, this one... I mean, these do look like you can see straight into these. These don't look like facades. Like these buildings, like these rooms do look like rooms that you can see straight into, right? These look like 3D enterable rooms. I mean, this looks kind of like a facade, but this one looks enterable. This one up here, I mean, this is probably a staircase or something. I don't know. I'm not going to dissect that too much, but yeah. And then you can see up here, just the little fairy lights. Someone has fairy lights. You always find when you have buildings like this, apartments, there's always someone that has the fairy lights on it. So that's just a cool little touch. But I'm sure buildings like this, we're going to be able to enter. We're going to be able to purchase something, right? Whether it's an apartment or a penthouse suite up top. Again, this one looks enterable down here. And in comparison from this one to the one that's up right here, even though they both look enterable, they look different. So it's not like they just copy and pasted it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm excited for it. Very, very excited for it. These look like facades, though. These do. But again, this is just a trailer screen, not even a trailer screenshot. This is just a screenshot they've given us. Everything is going to change we got another year. Between trailer 1 and trailer 2, we saw the differences of how insane it changed. So you can only imagine between trailer 2 and either trailer 3 or something we'll probably get in like December or when the game releases in May next year. It's going to be incredible. All right, here's our next image and looking incredibly detailed as always. But I thought we'd just mention some more information about them while we're here. So they're one hit away from fame. So an early hit single with local rapper Downplay took Real Dimes to new heights. Now after 5 years and a whole lot of trouble, they're signed to Only Raw Records, hoping lightning can strike twice. Now, we know Only Raw Records is Dracoan's record label. So they're basically like an up-and-coming. They've had one hit. They're hoping for another hit. They've signed with the label. So it'll be interesting to see what their story is going to be. But anyway, not much to look at around them. Again, it's just the attention to detail. Things we've already seen before. We have just the iced out necklaces here. This screenshot, to be completely honest with you, isn't as detailed on like the iced out part, right? This to me looks more like studs than it does like diamonds. I think some of the other screenshots have done it more justice than this one, because this literally just like I say, like studs to me. Definitely not as iced out as some of the other screenshots we've seen. I mean, the diamond necklace up here looks like diamonds, but the rest of it looks kind of like fake diamonds. But you know what? We'll give them a break there. Once again, the nails, the hair. I mean, just look at the individual single strands of hair up here. Insane. We've got the tattoos. Again, the eyes, the eyelashes, the nose ring. It's the lips, man. It's so detailed. It could be a picture. You can even see the pores on her skin. Like, it's just nuts. The microphones, too, by the way, look incredibly detailed. We got the breaker on it. And even just like, see these right here? They're kind of like stretchy rubber. I used to have a microphone that had this same like microphone holder, and it looks exactly the same as this. I'm pretty sure I had a microphone that was exactly the same as this with this on it. And the attention to detail is just mind-blowing. Again, nails look incredible. I mean, her teeth are immaculate. I think we can all agree. Her teeth, I am jealous. Those things are immaculate. But once again, I mean, the tongue, you can even see her tonsils back there, man. The freckles on her face, once again, with the sunglasses, the studded sunglasses. Got a ring on. I mean, the hair, the lighting. This is a sick picture. There's not a lot to dissect in it other than what I've just said, but it's a sick picture. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I think we've talked about everything we need to, but I think we can all agree. Sick picture. All right, so this is actually our last picture for the Real Dimes here today. But one of the things they've said, I think this is a lyric from one of their songs, is all my dimes in this club, meet my twin, make it a dub. So I'm sure we're going to hear all these songs. And you know what's going to be really cool? Is like the original music that's going to be coming out of this game. We all know Rockstar has some incredible original songs over the years, over all of the series. But I think people like this, the Real Dimes, are going to have their own original catalogs of songs. And can you imagine if they're actually absolute bangers and they make it to like the real life, like Billboard, like Hot 100, or they make it on the real charts, like songs from artists in this game, instead of it being the other way around, like we've had in 5, where we have people like Dre come into the game. Imagine if there's artists from inside of the game that make it big outside because of it. It would just be sick. Imagine, I want to see the Real Dimes in real life, like doing something. That would be sick, man. But anyway, another sick picture right here. Once again, it's just the attention to detail. Looks like these guys are in like a recording studio right here. We can see all the equipment behind. But once again, the details, the bracelet, her little lion necklace, right? Or not necklace, her lion ring right here. Even with the pink tongue. Once again, the headphones with the left and right printed on it. I mean, these guys have stopped at nothing when it comes to details. I feel like we expected them to go detailed for this game, but I feel like they've gone so hard on this, man. It's like, we didn't expect this much, but we thank you for it. And you can see the little fabric on the denim shorts right here. Again, tiny attention to detail. They didn't have to do, but it just makes you feel it's just that realism. See the little teddy bear tattoo right down here with somebody else there in the background. Once again, her little bay looks. See, this one looks a bit more studded, like with ice, you know what I mean? Versus that last picture made it look like just little nubs. But I like it. I like it. The top's looking sick. The attention to detail once again. The zipper, the fat. I mean, no one cares. I'm going so detailed on this. It blows my mind. People are probably like, bro, we get it. You don't need to show us the bloody threads. We get it. But no, it looks sick. Her makeup, it's just her hair. I just love it, man. I love it. I love making these videos because every time I make them, it just makes me appreciate it and see even more than I've seen before. Dual RCA, not sure what that is. I'm sure people in the industry know what this stuff is. Got a little lava lamp right here. Fan. Yeah. I mean, that's it. Not too much to dissect in this picture, except for look at the fabric on this bloody chair. It looks sick. Anyway, that is it, I believe, right here for the Real Dimes. There's not as much to go over in these character breakdowns, like I say, so I apologize. They're a little shorter, but for me, I make these videos because I would want to see these. I would want to watch these videos myself, and I love just seeing all these characters, all the locations. It just gets me hyped for GTA 6. I'm going to be sad when this series ends, but we still have a few more characters to go. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is there anything else you would like me to add to these videos or take away from these videos? But I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'll see you tomorrow, as always, with a brand new video. Goodbye.